Hello, everyone, and welcome to another empowering episode of the Alpha Women Chat Series. I'm Kalpana Singhal, your host, and today we have a trailblazer with us, Shiva Hasna, the chairwoman and CIO of Sentient. Shiva has been an inspiration to many, leading with vision and making significant contributions in the field of technology and AI. Consulting, she is here to share her journey, insights, and wisdom with us today. Welcome, Shiva.
Yeah, hi Kalpana. Thank you so much for calling me here.
Our pleasure. So, Shiva, could you share insights into your career journey and the key experiences that have shaped your path to where you are today?
That is amazing question. It takes me to back my career. Certainly, my career path has been a journey fueled by deep passion for technology and an unwavering commitment to drive digital transformation. It all begins as my origin as a computer programmer, and now I am grown up as CIO of Sentient and member of Women in AI in UAE. It's around 2 decades journey where I honed my skills and embrace the technological and personal evolution. Despite, I would say, my career journey has been extremely challenging. I learned a new lesson in every challenge. I always took challenge as a learning opportunity and tried to improve myself. For instance, I would give you a very great example. My school, St. Anthony's Convent, was around 13 or 14 kilometers away from my home. And usually from my area, no one used to go there because it was very far and not much good convenience. But I was driving myself. I was through bicycle every day. I used to go 13 or 14 kilometers in the morning and come back again. And my mother used to encourage me. My parents used to encourage me a lot. And when I used to go out, they used to say like a poem called "Dheer tum bade chalo, Dheer tum bade chalo," and around 25 45 minutes I used to say these lines, and those lines had given my life a dramatic change where now I feel I am resilient enough to overcome any kind of challenges. And presently I am not only in technology, but I am also a prolific writer. I wrote my first book, Thankfulness the Art, and one of the most prominent book, Green PMO, which is about sustainability and PMO alignment. It is a co-authored book. It is in the process, like people are liking it a lot. And we also work on women empowering initiatives, women empowering women, where we collected around 25 women all around the world and their stories. This is an inspirational motivation for girls and ladies who want to do something in their life, and they must know that there is no barrier except their own self. So that's how my journey is shaped with passion, perseverance, and relentless dedication.
Wow. So, it was an incredible journey, I would say. And it's so inspiring to hear how you have navigated through challenges and turned them into opportunities for growth.
Something about a very important poem I have written, and I hope the audience would like it. You all would like it, and that is about myself. In pieces, I lay trying to find my way. Time, energy, and effort I did pay. From tiny bits, a new me swayed, a marvel to me and hearts displayed. So
Wow.
that is all about me.
So deep, I must say. So, let's dive deeper into your current role and explore your work at Sentient. Like as a chairwoman and CIO of your organization, could you provide an overview of the publishing house and elaborate on your role within this organization?
Absolutely. As chairwoman and CIO of Sentient, I am deeply passionate about revolutionizing the publishing industry because I am an author and I wanted to give a platform to other authors where they don't struggle much as I struggled as an author. And we give them a platform where we do author crafting and readers crafting as well. We help them to start from scratch and end to end publishing support. This publishing industry is a commitment for sustainability and digital transformation, basically. So, Sentient is not just a book publishing house. We are a visionary endeavors aiming at new standards for green publishing and distribution. We also align our vision and mission with UN 17 sustainability goal, and we are trying to establish innovative approaches to preserve the interest of reading and writing for sustainable humanity. So that's all about us. But far as my role as a chairwoman and CIO as concerned, as a CIO, I and technical expertise, I am responsible for digital transformation initiatives, leveraging digital technology for with just like AI, IoT, blockchain and cloud computing through our business process models. And I'm trying to see how can we best leverage our contract system through AI involvement and make it automated and invoice generation system. And we how can we manage our ERPs in a most efficient way. Except that as a chairwoman, I am there to manage our strategies and aligning our strategies, as I said, with sustainability goal and also compliance for industry's standards. So this is all about.
Oh, so that's fascinating, Shiba. The way Sentient bridges innovation and thought leadership in publishing is remarkable. And I particularly love how your role as CIO reflects not just overseeing technology, but also driving strategy and innovation. So, speaking of transformation, AI has become a game changer in today's business landscape. Let's talk about how AI is influencing industries. So, like AI is revolutionizing the way businesses operate. How do you see AI changing today's businesses' perspectives, and what are your offerings to your customers as a part of your AI consulting services?
Yeah, actually, our main vision for Sentient is sustainability through AI. So, keeping this vision, we work everywhere, either it is AI consulting or even publishing. So, AI, as you know, it is revolutionizing today's business landscape. And by enabling data driven decision making, automating processes, enhancing customer experiences, and fostering innovation across industries. So at Sentient, we leverage AI to deliver tailored solutions based on the vertical's requirement and align it with our clients' strategic objectives. Moreover, we also emphasize the importance of leveraging AI not only for efficiency, but we also make customers aware that how can they use AI for better customer experience and better ROI and of course revenue generation. Because efficiency we can bring into the work, but business should not only stop at the efficient level. We should generate revenue through the correct use of technology. And moreover, I would say that we promote conscious technology adoption, because we think that technology adoption is not only the aim, but as a human being we have certain responsibility, corporate social responsibility towards our future generations and present generations to preserve their rights. So if we emphasize on conscious technology adoption, which stresses towards privacy, cybersecurity, and keeping GRC compliance and ethical consideration while integrating technology into the business landscape for business growth. So, as a AI consulting firm, we focus on empowering business to adapt and thrive in increasingly digital and interconnected world. So we also give them a roadmap for development in the AI.
Wow, that's great. So, again, turning the spotlight back to you as a leader, what personal qualities that have contributed to your incredible journey, your success as a leader in the field of technology?
I would say it's my obsession towards my work. So since childhood, I am very much obsessed about my work and my passion. My passion is technology. And throughout my career, I have embraced challenges, as I have told you, opportunities for growth and learning. I always leveraged my strategic and technical expertise to drive positive change. Even though during COVID-19, I would say I struggled a lot with my health condition and career loss. During that uh, difficult time, I was so positive that we all will overcome from COVID-19, and we will have a more better world together. And also during my career loss, I was so positive that I will have something better. That's why all these things happened to me, to make me better version of Shivasnan. And I would say that after that, we have worked out on Sentient. And if I would not have lost my smoothly moving career, I could not have think about Sentient. So Sentient is meaning of sentient is a fully sensible personality which can sense everything. So through those times, I could sense that there should be a company which can feel people's pain and help them to grow. So that was the only aim towards starting this organization. And I would say that in every situation, I never lose my hope and my focus as well as my self belief. So these are some of the qualities I find myself giving me a boost to overcome in bad times.
So, Shiva, leadership evolves with time. How would you define its essence in the context of today's world?
Yeah, actually, this is a very important question. I would say in today's dynamic and rapidly evolving landscape, the essence of leadership transcends technique, traditional paradigms, and it encompassing a multifaceted vision where transformative capabilities and emotional intelligence should be the core. So, for today's leaders, I see that vision, along with vision, there should be a transformative leadership qualities, and emotional intelligence should be involved in all their work. Because today's leadership is not merely about commanding authority or exerting controls. Rather, to my mind, it is inspiring and empowering others to realize their full potential to pursue for a shared vision. So that's how I feel. Basically, I would give you a tangible example of contemporary leadership in action can be found in my own journey with Sentient by envisioning a publishing industry that embrace sustainability and digital innovation. I have endeavored to lead by example and inspiring others to reimagine what is possible. I always help my team to understand their skills and capabilities themselves and come to me and tell me that yes, we are able to perform these many other areas together. So it is not just I am giving them work and I am micromanaging them. I want them to be their own leaders and make things happen by realizing their own power. So it is very important for a leader to make them realize their power and then utilize their all powers for a collective vision, mission, and achieving goals with empathy.
Oh, so that's beautiful put, Shiva. Leadership today is indeed more about empathy and inclusivity than ever before. So it's about creating a culture where people feel valued and empowered to innovate. I believe leaders like you are shaping a new narrative of leadership that combines business acumen with human connection. Now let's discuss something personal where, do you draw your motivation and inspiration?
Yes, my motivation and inspiration basically stems from various sources, and the most important source is my own internal source, and also, of course, external source. So while I am inherently self-guided, I feel that there is someone guiding me from inside and driving me for an intrinsic desire to make difference. Basically, I would say that my parents and my husband serves as my greatest source of external motivation. Their unwavering support, their encouragement in my life, and believe in my ability. It helped me to propel towards my goal and my achievements, even in the time of adversities. So that is external source which are around you can help you to motivate, and you can use their presence in your life positively. Additionally, I would say there is a need to have a visionary, you know, a role model in your life. So I usually draw inspirations from stories of visionary leaders and icons who left an incredible, legacy behind. For instance, I would say I am in UAE and I am mostly inspired by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, our Vice President and Prime Minister of UAE. He is exemplifying the visionary leadership and with his unwavering dedication to progress and innovation. So, moreover, figures like I always admire Amitabh Bachchan. I am from India, so since childhood, I have been born and brought up between these role models, Indira Gandhi, Queen Elizabeth, and technology. In technology, I am always admiring Mr. Bill Gates. So, with their resilience and vision and transformative impact, we can see on society. And so, it is very crucial to have someone role model in front of yourself. And then, by taking their inspiration in your life, you can move ahead always. I would recommend everyone to see movies of those great people, personalities. And these movies are for 3 hours, but they gives you a glimpse of their around 60 years of life. So it is very important to see motivational stocks in your life and move ahead. Fuel yourself with energy, and it it may lead you to the best place you ever have imagined.
Yeah, that's so inspiring, Shiva. It's wonderful to see how you have drawn strength and wisdom from those around you and translated into your leadership style. Motivation is such a personal yet powerful force, and hearing your perspectives make it even more relatable. So let's shift gears now and talk about the future. What are your aspirations for the next 5 years, both personally and professionally?
In next 5 years, I envision myself, Shiba Snan, making significant strides in my journey towards creating more sustainable and inclusive future. bringing sustainability in our whole life is my goal, is my passion now. And I am core expert in technology, so I want to use technology as a tool to bring this, bring my dream true for everyone. As a advocate for women empowerment, I aspire to continue take initiatives for women empowering, uh, different approaches for women empowerment. And I initiated, as I have told you, Women Empowering Women. And very soon, my book, Women Empowering Women, which is a collective effort of 25 ladies, very skilled and leaders, very skilled leaders, women leaders all around the world. They are gonna be talking to you through their book and through their stories, which will, I feel, it will inspire girls and women worldwide to uplift their thought, to change their mindset. And it will be a very great initiative. Furthermore, I would say I'm deeply passionate about education and environmental sustainability, as I have told you. So I myself actively involved in many philanthropic efforts aimed at providing education for underprivileged children and empowering them, giving them tools to understand and you better use of digital age. So all these areas, the one of main area of my life also is to do plantation and reduce carbon footprint. So through my sustainability vision, this is another sub area which I want to work out. Like I want to help earth, mother earth, for plant as much as by as much as plantation all over the world. So these are some areas I see myself working out and uh, impacting mother earth for a positive way. And it will also, I feel, will have positive impact on our social life. So as an individual, I will try my best to pursue my these dreams.
Wow, that's incredible. And your vision for the future is truly inspiring, Shiba. And it's exciting to see how you plan to continue your driving innovation and growth for both sentient and yourself. So it's clear that the future holds incredible possibilities. Finally, let's close with advice for aspiring women in STEM fields, a cause close to both of our hearts.
Yes, I feel this is a call of time for young women and girls to pursue their career in STEM. We have to inspire more and more girls, women, and even everyone, boys, girls, everyone has to uh, take STEM as a field because it is the future. So, my advice is that first and foremost, believe in yourself and your own ability. So, as STEM is traditionally dominated by men, it is crucial to cultivate self confidence and resilience. Uh, you know that unique perspective and talents are invaluable assets that can contribute to the richest and diversity for STEM community. So believe it yourself is first and foremost thing. Embrace opportunities for learning and growth. That is very important. And as I have told you, internal and external support system is very important. When internally at home we are encouraged to uh, take lead and embrace STEM, then we will be like more encouraged to take it and proceed further, because especially girls, they are not encouraged much, as I feel. So parents has to take lead to encourage them, environment has to take lead to encourage them, teacher has to encourage them to take STEM as a as their professional journey. And as soon as the base is ready, of course, at the next level, they are ready to move ahead and jump. So that's how I would say. Moreover, my story of success is I feel is one of the case study where never stop believing yourself, never feel your dreams are just like that. So dream big, pursue a passion, irrespective of your economic, social, and physical status. So these all should not be stopping your passion and these all should not be stopping you. I've said your physical status, your economic status, and your social status, because passion lies in your heart, and to my mind your heart is connected to God. If God is helping you to realize your dream, no external circumstances should stop you. You must move ahead. Okay, so it's a celebration of belief, trust, and skills that over time enable your willpower to overcome adversities and propel in your life. So you comes first. Think yourself, enable yourself, believe yourself, and move ahead. So that is my advice for.
Yeah, that's such valuable advice, Shiva. Your journey and insights really, is a testament of facts, of hope and inspiration for young women who aspire to make a mark in these fields. So thank you so much for sharing your story with us today. And
Thank you.
yeah. And thank you to our viewers for joining us today. And stay tuned for more inspiring conversations with remarkable women leaders shaping the world. Until next time, take care and stay inspired.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.